I'm confused. Turkey said he was getting rid of pay-per-views, yet the price for the David Benavidez Anthony Yarde pay-per-view just got dropped. In this video, I'm going to break it down. Let's get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So I made this graphic on my social media. You should all be following me at Boxingego. And very confusing. I just came out, or DAZN came out with the price point. $59.99 for Benavidez Yarde card that features Devin Haney and Brian Norman is going to be $59.99 if you live right here in the U.S. like me. So Benavidez Yarde, Devin Haney, Norman. You got Abdullah Mason versus Noakes and Bam Rodriguez. So it's a good card, but I got a question. $59.99 for Ring 4 Night of Champions, right? November 22nd. Previously, this is what Turkey said. Again, often imitated but never duplicated. Boxingego is the only channel that shows you receipts. I don't just talk about it, I show y'all. Right? But let's get into what Turkey said. Turkey previously said, "Great meeting with my brother Shay, CEO of DAZN. We have big vision to grow boxing and decide no more pay-per-view." I'm going to say that again. Great meeting with my brother Shay, CEO of DAZN. We have big vision to grow boxing and decide no more pay-per-view. Starting with our Ring Magazine show in November, all Riyadh season and ring events will be free to DAZN subscribers. The pay-per-view model has damaged boxing. Huh? Is damage... I'm done, bro. I've proven my case. It is damaged boxing, but you're charging $60 for it. Right? Now, what's worse is it's cheaper in the UK and more expensive in America, right? I think in the UK it's $25 for the pay-per-view. But in America, it's $60. Now, another thing that's weird with that is they don't attempt to even put this on at an inconvenient time in Saudi Arabia where the fight card is taking place, right? And put this at maybe a morning time or an awkward time for Saudi to accommodate for America. So let me get this straight. Let me see if I understand. You're charging Americans $60 and then you're not even putting it during prime time hours for Americans. This makes no sense. Like, what I mean is you got a great card and you're trying to overcharge, comparatively speaking, to the UK. You already said you were going to do this for free, but then you renege on the free stuff. You're charging more than double what the UK has to pay because 25 plus 25 is 50. I'm not the smartest brother in the world, and you're charging 60. So you're charging more than double what the UK has to pay, and then you're not even accommodating USA, America, prime time, and putting this on at a time that is convenient for us. People have 9-to-5 jobs, especially in this economy, right? You got people who have jobs, so they can't necessarily be home at 2 p.m., 2:30, and the car starts at maybe 10 a.m., 11 a.m. They got to get their kids situated, daycare and sitters, then drop them off, then go to work. You know what I mean? So I don't see the vision. I don't. Again, no consumer is going to be happy if you lie to them. Like if you say, hey, pay-per-view is dead. DAZN's already said that. Like before Turkey was even involved, DAZN said pay-per-view was dead. They advertised that. That was their slogan. And they came out with commercials with Canelo hitting a TV that said pay-per-view and all this type of stuff. And then they started years later doing pay-per-view. But I thought pay-per-view was DEAD. Then Turkey has been talking about lowering the price, right? Lowering the price to make it more affordable for the fans. But then now you're not lowering the price, and you clearly previously put out that you had a meeting with DAZN and pay-per-view has damaged boxing. Pay-per-view model has damaged boxing, and you were going to no longer be in the pay-per-view business, only to find out that your best card, I like the card, but now only to find out that your best card is, in fact, behind a paywall. Now, I am a man of character, virtue, value, and principles. $60, whatever. But it's the principle of it that you said you were getting rid of pay-per-view and then you didn't follow up. This is what happens when you talk. Like when people talk and continue to talk and like put stuff out. Like Turkey, he likes to be, front and center. He likes to put out whatever he wants to put out, tweet and stuff like that. And I've talked about it. Ring has been doing this for a minute now, where like they keep putting stuff out, keep putting information out, and then now it's to the point where now you're starting to look bad because you're putting out information that we later find out is not even true. Like this whole pay-per-view deal. Again, I'm showing you the proof. He literally said pay-per-view model has damaged boxing and we out the pay-per-view game. And then on DAZN's website, which I've also showed you, they're charging $60 for the card. And in this economy, and like I said a minute ago, you're not even accommodating us Americans by putting it on at a convenient time that people can get off their jobs. Like even if you have banker hours, if the fight comes on at 2:30, you would still be at work. Banker hours is like a 8 to 4, 9 to 5 type of deal. You know what I mean? So even if you had a job with really good hours, you still probably couldn't. Fortunately for me, I'm my own boss. I work from home and give you guys boxing full time. So I can make it. But I'm speaking on the behalf of Americans. Very inconvenient stuff. Very disappointing that you would put out one thing yet do another. Let me know what you think. I've showed you the receipts. Definitely a good card, but behind the paywall after saying it wouldn't be is like a slap in the face. And, people are struggling right now. They say we're entering a recession. Let me know what you think. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new. But even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.